Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollCageTV. You know, they say to me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of a late stream as usual. Technical difficulties, but we seem to have overcome them. In the continuing saga of the phone that should never have been updated. Never update your Android phone apps. Never. If you've got an app running on your Android phone that you like, don't update it. If you update your operating system, hope that the app still works. Don't update anything. Don't update the operating system. Don't update the app. Anything. The app will suddenly stop working on your phone if you update it. And if you update the operating system, the app probably may not be able to be reinstalled on your phone. That's my lesson to you. You got the fuel and repairs unlocked this morning. Oh, excellent. So you're good to go on the in SnowRunner. We had this conversation yesterday. This is Sunday stream. It's the day after the Saturday stream. And I know those of you on Twitch, on YouTube may not know what the conversation is about right away. If I'm up on the conversation, it doesn't come up for the wall. The reason, you know how one person ruins everything? Like the guy that stopped paying for his gasoline, so now you got to pay in advance, that kind of thing. Well, if you're an American, you know about that. If you're overseas, fuel, petrol. Anyway, yeah, somebody left something in chat that I had to time him out for. Even though I warned him, I had to time him out for. And I don't really blame him long term, but because of that, I now have quite a delay on what appears in the online chat box. And if I see it right away, I'm going to be able to react to it before it appears in the online chat. So sometimes you may hear me responding to somebody in Twitch chat, but you don't know what's going on because you haven't seen the Twitch chat yet up here on the screen. But that's okay. That's also good for people. Some people watch chat in full screen or watch. Believe it or not, some people watch Twitch in full screen, Twitch streams. I do. I watch them on my Xbox. I watch them on a smart TV, Xbox, or like in landscape on any device. They don't get to see the chat. So having the chat display on the screen is kind of nice for them, as well as letting the YouTube keep up. That's what I do. Because I stream the way I would like to consume. Minimize ads as much as possible. And, yeah, anyway. And keep people informed. All right. Multiple legs to get this thing done. I'm going to be able to get not quite half of it done in this trip. I've got 2 of the 4 small pipes I need. And I got 2 of the concrete. 2 of the cement I need to make the concrete blocks. So I need to come over here. I'll drop off the trailer with the pipes, zip over here, make the concrete, load the concrete, come over here, grab the concrete blocks. Now, this has nothing I need. All it has is wooden planks, and I can get wooden planks. It's not limited supply, right? No, it has an infinite supply. So I've got framing sites. I'll get the wooden planks out. And I may end up overstacking something. I'd like to do this in 2 trips, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. You know, I actually could. No, it's 2 concrete blocks. I was thinking if instead it was 1 concrete slab, I would definitely be able to overload it. So I could throw a couple of wooden. The slabs are flat enough that I can put a couple of wooden planks on top of it, and be pretty sure it's not going to fall off. Although these roads are pretty rough, like you can see there, dipping forward and backwards. There's a good chance to be falling off. We are still in the Yukon. I'm just about done with the first map. This is the first map here. I've got some stuff done in the second map already. These pipes are heavy. I am driving the, I'm giving myself 6 slots by driving hauling the 4 slot ramp flatbed trailer. I know there is a gooseneck trailer I could use that is a semi-trailer, but then I couldn't get my 2 slots from my bed. I can't, if I use a semi-trailer, it takes away the 2 slots from my bed, and there's no 6-slot trailer. So this is the best way for me to get 6 slots. Yes, I had, this is the first YouTube episode of the stream. We streamed for 6 hours today. Stream SnowRunner on Saturdays from about 3:45 until about 7 U.S. Central Time, and stream on Sundays for 6 hours from about 12:30 until p.m. until 7 p.m. So about 3 hours on Saturdays, about 6 hours on Sunday. The reason it starts at a weird time on Saturdays because I stream 3 hours of MotoGP 25 before that. So twitch.tv/RollCageUnabouTV if you want to catch the show live. Links, of course, are right at the top of the description, if anybody reads descriptions anyway. Do you even see a description under the video anymore on YouTube? I know you see like the top comment. Hold on a second. Always like the 8-slot super heavy. There's an 8-slot super heavy trailer? That was the button I was supposed to hit. I didn't know there was an 8-slot super heavy trailer. I'm gonna go check that out. I will have 10 loads to do after this. Maybe I'll grab one of those. Although that's only 8 slots still. High saddle 8-slot semi-trailer, huh? Yeah, I didn't leave myself enough room. Well, that would be better. Probably. Although that can be harder to turn around, too. It's easier to turn around the conventional way, but it's harder to turn around the cheesy way. The cheesy way being winch to the side of it and then just muscle it around. I'm doing it again. I just played yesterday. You'd think I'd be in practice. Okay, I gotta look at this thing. There's an 8-slot. I'm leaning forward here so I can see the numbers of slots. 4, 5, yeah. Logs. 5 slot, 5 slot, 1 slot, 2 slots, 3 slots, 4 slots, 5 slots. 8 slot? No. Wait. Flatbed semi-trailer hold. Wow. 8 slot semi-trailer that comes with fuel and repairs. Oh, that thing is awesome. This is the one you're talking about, I take it, right? Yeah, it says 8. Right? Oh, no, it's 6. I can't see my old eyes. It's 6. Never mind. Super heavy semi-trailer. There it is. High saddle. And you're saying this one is kind of awful? I imagine it's very difficult to back up and turn around. It would be easier than a hitch trailer because it's only, you know, one point of pivot there. And so I could turn this around. But the problem is, if I don't have enough room to actually back it up and turn it around, I can't do the cheesy thing of just pulling in next to it, hitching it, and turning it around. Because it's a saddle trailer, it's got the feet in the front, I can't muscle it around. But if it's one that has wheels all the way up front, and it's a hitch trailer, then I can muscle it around. Yeah, just because it's so long. Yeah, gets high centered easy. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. You is this what you use to like carry around the rockets and stuff? I thought those were only six slots or 5 slots, maybe 6 slots. And these are the new ones. And this is the best one. You can only get 5 slots, but it's the easiest to handle. And then the logging fuel carrier, another logging. And that's the best one for muscling things around if you just need a couple extra slots. A hitch trailer. And this is the best one to buy in order to insufficient space. What? How is there insufficient space? What? Are the cones in the way? I mean, I don't need to do this now. I was going to do it on the way back, but now I'm curious. Interesting. All right. Any repairs? No. Fuel. And it never takes it from the... it is taking it from the maintenance trailer. How about that? All right. Let's go make the lock. No, you tried, or Squirrel, you tried Road Runner yet? Or Road Builder, whatever they call it. I was hoping they'd call it Road Runner. I don't play new games, so I won't be playing it for a while. Honestly, I probably will not be playing this until, sadly, until I finish this playthrough. I've got to play before I finish this playthrough. I mean, it'll be 10 years old by the time I finish this playthrough. So. I'm also looking forward to whatever driving game they're doing. I understand that Euro Truck and American Truck Simulators are going to be coming to console at some point, which would be nice. I wanted to play those for a long time, well before I even knew about SnowRunner. I mean, I knew about Spintires and that, but I didn't know about SnowRunner. Okay, let's make sure I do this right. I want the concrete blocks, not the concrete slab. Stop. Stop the engine. Always conserve fuel. Okay, I am unloading 2 cement. I am now constructing 2 concrete blocks. Not concrete slabs, they require all 2 concrete blocks. That's what I want, right? Yeah. And now I am loading them into the truck. Now, how high up do they go? I could potentially wedge in a couple of, I could potentially wedge in a couple of wooden planks with this. Because I need the second planks, and I need the second pipes, 2 more pipes, and 4 wooden planks. If I can take 2 wooden planks with this, because these are flatter than stacking four wooden planks on top of each other. You know, stacking planks one on top of the other is taller. This one, I've got issues on the side, but I've got the crane in the back and I've got the bar in the front. I'm gonna go pick up some planks. Where's the nearest framing place? I was intending to go back to this framing place. Wrong way. I'm get disoriented. I was gonna come here, and they still should have 2. Yeah, they still have 2. I'm gonna try that. We'll see if that works out. If I drop them, I drop them. But I am not going to pick up my trailer first. So I'll go from here to there. Fix each leg appropriately. I will have to unload these blocks. Do I want to put the... No, I want to put the blocks on top. So I'll just put them on the loading. On the loading thing. What am I thinking of? I'm going to have a hard time getting them manual loading. I'm going to have a hard time getting them past that trailer now, which is in my way. And I always put, one of the reasons it takes me so long, well, the main reason it takes me so long is because I lack of skill. The other reason it takes me so long is because lack of planning. And the third reason it takes me so long is because I put these markers down everywhere. And I get lost a lot, so it's for me. But also, it's for... I've watched a lot of Let's Plays. I know I've mentioned this many times. I've watched a lot of people do Let's Plays where they're supposedly teaching you how to play. You know, teaching you the best route to go this way or the other. They're not just claiming to, not just teaching you, not just trying to entertain you with their play, but also trying to show you, here's how you go from here to there. Here's how you most efficiently do this map. And I can't follow where they're going though, because they know where they're going, but I can't tell which tree or telephone pole or whatever they're turning down. Because they want to show you the most efficient way, but they're showing you the most efficient way for someone that already has all the roads memorized. I don't have all the roads memorized. If I had all the roads memorized, I'd probably figure out my own most efficient way of going. Yeah. Pet peeve of mine. So I guess for YouTube, it's more entertaining to, if you don't really care, you're not really paying attention, you're allowing them to lie to you because you don't really care what the most efficient way is. Well, the Department of Highway Transportation is going to be upset with me again, but what can I do? Now the problem is this big ditch, but I can't remember if it was on this side of the framing site or the other side of the framing site. It's not bad to where I need to deliver them. It's a pretty easy shot from there. I shouldn't dump them. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button for that. Sometimes you just mark the corners on the side I need to go. Yeah, if it's a straight road, there's just an intersection, you mark the side of the intersection you need to go. I understand that would be more efficient. but I still get confused. I like having the dots a little bit closer. Maybe some of that is because of my MudRunner experience. MudRunner does these differently. A MudRunner, it shows you trails, or it shows you an actual ribbon in the air while you're driving. So these ribbons that appear on the map, those ribbons actually appear here in this view while you're driving. So there would be a ribbon from that waypoint to the next waypoint. And I'm kind of used to that, and I kind of miss that. This is the wood, right? Yeah, this is the wood. Now, they wouldn't be all curvy either, but they would be on the map, so you would get a better idea of exactly what direction you're going, rather than just have an arrow in the air. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly. Loading dock is right behind. I can avoid the mud. Okay, this is one of the best opportunities I've had yet to manually load this thing. And oh, I gotta load them first. Wooden planks. Loading platform. Thank you. Wrong button, as always. This button. And I've mentioned the secret to the Russian crane many times. I'm gonna try to pack the front one first, and then I'll hold down the second one. The front one isn't gonna move because, well, hopefully it won't move. Maybe I should load the. No, I'll load the front one first. Then I'll figure out which one to grab. The secret to the Russian crane, and with wooden things, they're pretty light. It doesn't matter. But the secret is, you put the crane where you want the goods, and then you select your target. And then just you let the winch do all the work. The Russian crane is very weak, but the winch is just as strong as any other winch. Which doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. A lot of the physics in this game don't exactly make sense. Okay, now that I got it where I want it, I can, well, let's go now. Let's see, crane view is even worse. Why is crane view even worse? Slowly. I want to get it lined up before I lower it too much, because lowering it on the crane may end up how am I lined up this way? Now I don't even know if I'm in crane view or not. That looks good, except I am going to push it back against that bar some more. I can do it nice and symmetrically. There we go. There we go. That's in there good. Wedged in there good. Now, let's take the other one. And get this about where I want it. And, one more on the loading platform, please. Yeah. Control that one, grab it. Yeah, raise the winch high above where you want it, or put the crane way above where you want it to go, and then use the winch to pull it up over whatever obstacles you have. Okay. Now, I do it sideways here on purpose because it's more stable. It's wide, being wider on the side means it's less likely to drop. Roll off the sides because you got a wider base. That's another little secret that I've picked up. I haven't played this game nearly as many hours as a lot of people have. I will admit to that, but I have picked up a secret or two by using my own brain and also watching other people. How's that? That's good. I'll push it into place in there. No. Why did I exit crane mode? I didn't want to do that. It'd be a little tricky because the crane doesn't have a lot of room. Okay, that's good. That is packed in there pretty good. Now, do I want to grab that one and pinch it, or do I want to... Or I want to just get the crane behind it? Or not even grab the one, just collapse the crane on it. It's probably the better way to go. Can I reach the one in front? I can probably reach the one in front. Give a little bit more stability. I want to try to get in front of both of them though. Let's see if I can make it a little bit lighter, although morning isn't all that much lighter. I guess that'll do. I guess that'll do. Alright. That's about as safe, I think, as I can make it for the trip ahead. So, yeah, let's get going. Oh, I was going to pick up fuel on the way back, but, oh. Let's mark this path. I can mark it all the way now. Oh! Yeah, I got two paths here. Oops, which path is which? I mean, the end path doesn't matter. So... Oh, except I have it marked to go over there. Okay, I'll just fix one of the paths and then... Because I have the path going back here and back there. I don't know which path I'm fixing. I've got a 50-50 chance of having marked the right path. Because I'm taking this way back to get the rest of the pipes. Yeah, and I gotta come around this bridge too. I could overload. I can't turn the engine off, but I could overload, grab a trailer, and get fuel. But then I have to. Yeah, that's not as good. I got plenty of fuel on me. I shouldn't be panicked with fuel. Now, I don't know which marker that is, but I got a 50-50 chance of it being the right one. I think it's the wrong one. No, it's the wrong one. I don't want to go that way. Oh well. I know the way to go. Is that right? No, that is right. That is the right one. Never mind. I was afraid that was the marker coming back to the other place. But this is the marker going to the bridge. Going back to the pipes. Now this is going to be the tricky part because I have to go off-road a little bit to get in front of that trailer. Because I didn't pull the trailer over because I wasn't planning on doing this little routine. This side looks like it's easier to scoot through without having to go down in the grass. Oh, easy mode. Easy peasy mode. Probably should have pulled farther up. Being this a little hard on myself than need to be. Oh, I still have the anchors down. That's one reason I'm having trouble. I didn't restore the crane, so I still have the anchors down. Alright. Now we're good to go. To be honest, the wooden planks are light enough that I really didn't have to worry about the anchors. The anchors on the screen too are so cheesy and weak. Not even sure how much good they do. Little toothpick anchors coming down. Now, we'll have to go through some mud, but I'm pretty confident that wood's going to be fine. And I'm just going to make 2 trips with this truck. And then the other truck that's there, I'll just tow it back to the garage, that trailer. We'll move it to a trailer store or something. Because I leave no trailers behind. You're new to this series. The easy mode part is in quotes because that's just a reference to the fact that everybody likes to play in hard mode, and I don't care about hard mode. So I play a normal mode game. But it also refers to the fact that I'm restricting myself to only trucks that you pay separately and can then use stars to upgrade. That is, individual DLC packs that only are cars. They're not in any anniversary pack. And so that's extra expense. A lot of people don't buy those packs, and so a lot of people can't necessarily relate to the playthrough I'm doing in that way. And I apologize for that, but if it wasn't for the ZiKZ 612H Mastodon from the Mastodon pack, I would not play this game because I got too frustrated flipping my truck over all the time. Somebody turned me on to this game asking if I already had bought this DLC, and I said I did, and he said, well, come to Russia in my multiplayer game and buy it and see what you think. I bought it, and what I thought was I never want to leave this truck again, so that's why I'm using this truck. But I did have to get all the upgrades for it was a simple matter of getting stars, and so experience stars, and I did that by going through, there's a contest right in Michigan that if you finish a contract, and you do this right out of the garage, there's a curtain side trailer right there. If you grab that curtain side trailer, take it over to the farm, which is 2 blocks away on the right, turn left out of the garage, go a block down to the right, maybe it's 1 block, maybe it's 2. I want to make sure I don't tip the wood, so I gotta find the right path here. You do that contract. I don't remember the name of the contract, sorry, and I don't remember the name of the company that gives it to you, but it's a contract if you take the curtain side trailer to the farm. Once you do that, it opens up a contest right there called the food delivery contest. And if you do the food delivery contest, they give you so much time, you can always get 3 stars on it. And it might be a little bit to figure out how to get there. If you have this truck, you can actually ignore the bridge and go across the water. Otherwise, you might have to go around, or you might have to build the bridge because you're taking it to the center drill site. But they give you 6 minutes, and no matter how you do it, you can always get there in 6 minutes. So you can just do that. Since you're playing, if you're playing on easy mode like I was, you get the full amount of money. Whoa! I'm going that way, really. Yeah, I'm going that way. Why did I say I was going? I'm not going down there. I'm going here. Why did I mark this? Oh, that's another wood framing site? I got myself confused. I do want to get that wood framing site, but I can do that after I make this delivery. That's probably why I marked that. I wish every drop-off site had a manual unload. I got to pull both of these wooden planks off of here, I think, but it won't deliver. Maybe it'll still deliver. Yeah, I think it still delivers. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, I am heading in the right direction now, right? Where am I heading? Where am I, and where am I heading? Okay, I'm here. What? Am I heading that way? Where's the arrow? Yes, I am heading that way. Why did I have to make a sharp turn? Oh, what was this turn? Was this turn? I'm confused. I'm coming from the south. I just went right past it, didn't I? Oh no, I had to get across this bridge. Now I'm coming up. Okay, now I know where I am. Never mind. His little brother is your main haul truck, the little brother ZiKZ. Yeah, there's a decent ZiKZ you can find on the map, but you can't find it until several regions in. And I wanted to get through Michigan as quickly as possible. I played through Michigan with this truck before I started my playthrough, and then I thought, well, if I do a playthrough, I mean, I've been doing playthroughs of other games, and so it seemed logical that I was going to be playing this game a lot because I fell in love with it, so I might as well do a playthrough of it, because when I play games, that's mostly what I play, is games that I'm doing play. I almost never play a game that I don't stream. So, yeah, that was my decision to do it this way. And I regret I did not show the 6 hours of grinding I did of fast food delivery to get all of my stars to upgrade these things. But oh well, I didn't stream it. I could have streamed it and posted the whole thing as a bonus video. But so that footage is long gone. It was definitely more than 6 months or 2 months ago. Or actually, the footage never existed because I didn't stream it. I could recreate it. Get the exact same vehicles. Follow the first 6 episodes with the exact same vehicles. And then stream those 6 hours as a bonus video. I might do that actually. This is not actually what this is not an actual replay. This is a recreation of what I did for 6 hours. They're both Russian missile carriers. Yeah, old Soviet missile carriers. I don't know if they were ever used by Russia, because they're pretty old. But I know they were old Soviet missile carriers. Okay, I will just drop this off here and then figure out how I want to turn things around. No. Stop the engine first of all. Did they stop the engine? No. I will need the engine back on to do the crane. But I can deliver the concrete blocks. And if I'm lucky, I won't need the crane. I can deliver the pipes. And now, if I'm lucky, I can pack. I should be able to pack. I got them lined up pretty well. And now deliver 2 of the wooden planks. So all I need left is 2 more wooden planks and 2 more small pipes. So I can do that with this truck without overloading. And that is what I think I'm going to do. But I have to think where I'm getting the wooden planks from. Oh, and the markers here tell me I should be getting the wooden planks up here. Oh yeah, I was confused. That is where I had the map the wrong way. That's why I got confused where I am. These wooden planks are oh, there's only 4 wooden planks there. Oh, if I had realized that, I would have gotten all 4 there because it was much easier to grab the framing. Ah, that makes me mad. I would have then left framing sites on here, and if they were framing sites, I would have known they were temporary. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab all 4 wooden planks in there and leave them by the bricks at the garage. Because that's where I'm collecting things. And I'll leave this wooden frame. The other thing about 100% is I'm any cargo, I'll use only temporary cargo. It's possible there might be temporary cargo over there. And it's easier actually to get this cargo down here to the gateway down here. Or I could get this wooden framing is close to this gateway. This wood is nowhere near a gateway. There is a way to cross here. But not really with a big truck carrying a trailer. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go on an adventure. No, I'm not going to go on an adventure. I decided I was going to leave those and pick up these. So, I'm not going to get these. I am simply going to go back to here, to here, to here, to here. Although I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna, yeah, I'll take the trailer with me to there, but then I have to get the truck over here. When I have to overload it, ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Because I want to get the, aha! I know what I'm going to do. Get rid of all of those. It just so happens I have another ZiKZ here with just the right trailer. Yeah. I just so happen to have another ZiKZ here with the right trailer that I was going to get back to the, no, that's the wrong one. It's the other one. Oh, for goodness sakes. Is it 50 minutes yet? Pretty close. Okay, this one is going to be the one to maneuver over to get the bricks. And it's going to drop the bricks off over here at the garage. I mean, it can drop 2 of them off on the way in the road, but then the rest are going to go by the garage next to these bricks. And it's going a little farther, but it has to come down here. No. What is it doing there so close? Oh, it was at this one. It just finished up this one. Okay. So this is easy. It's going to come here. And, no, that's all wrong. This is all wrong. It's easier than that. It just has to come across this bridge. Come home. No, it's not going to be easy to get all of these because I have to drive over rocks, which is the point. Because the wooden framing is easier to get to than these. I want to get to the hardest places right now. And I will be able to take this truck over here, believe it or not. Except I don't remember exactly how to get there. I think it's actually along the shore. Because you can't get there. Can you get there through there? You can get there through there. Okay. Yeah, there's a road here. A trail. I see it on the map. At least I can see it on the map. I don't even have to do anything screwy. Turn it around. How about that? All right. I'm going to pick up all 4 there with the little pup trailer I have. That's what I'm going to do. And I will straighten the... I'm running out of time, so I'm going to straighten this path a little bit, make it a little cleaner, and then I'm going to take my break. So, for those of you on YouTube, I'll do my outro while I'm fixing the map because it's kind of boring watching me fix the map. For those of you on Twitch, though, stick around. I'm just taking a short break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, SnowRunner on my channel, youtube.com/@RollKTV. It releases 7 days a week. Every day you can see SnowRunner on my YouTube channel. It releases at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in the UK. Except for a couple weeks of the year, we are 6 hours behind the UK. If you're in New Zealand, though, you might expect that to be 6 a.m. the next day, but fool on you, you're on the other side of the equator, so your daylight savings time is opposite ours. So good luck. It is plus or minus an hour, but if you do UTC in the summertime, we're UTC -6 in the wintertime, we're UTC -6, but with daylight savings time, we're UTC -5. So there you go. Those are the times. All right, Twitch. Let me read this chat first. Maybe it was another truck. You gonna history of SnowRunner trucks kick. Oh. No, this truck was actually a Soviet missile carrier. I'm pretty sure of that. And it maybe did last into the Russian era. It probably did. It's not like Russia suddenly replaced all the old Soviet missile carriers. This is a Soviet missile carrier from like the 60s or something, so they may have replaced it before the Soviet era. But it was just a parade vehicle, so they probably didn't bother to replace it. One was made till early 2000s. I imagine it was this one. Based on it. It's not the actual one, because how do you get licensed from the Soviet Union to use one of their military trucks these days? Guess what? You don't. Not only are you not going to get a license to use a military truck, you're not going to have a license from the Soviet Union. They don't exist anymore. Anyway, but it was based on that. All right. I am going to take a break. Twitch. Stick around, YouTube. Next episode. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.